It's taken some work, but I finally have them. The worst of the worst.
Where?
Let's just say I put him in the hole, threw away the hole.
There's rumors, Amanda, that some of them have abilities.
Oh, yeah. I have seen things. Maybe Superman was some kind of beacon for them to creep back from the shadows. I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet who I think can do some good.
They're bad guys.
Exactly. And if anything goes wrong, we blame them. We have built-in deniability.
What makes you think you can control them?
Because getting people to act against their own self-interest is what I do for a living.
Are you the devil?
All you need to know is you work for me.
That the joke was on me.
So that's it, huh? We're the patsies. We're some kind of suicide squad.
Let's go save the world.
You're in so much trouble. Hope you got insurance.
You know what they say about the crazy ones?
Huh? If I'd only see
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you.
that the joke was on me.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Welcome, I'm Ryzer from Fusion Squad, and I'll be taking you through the breakdown of the Suicide Squad trailer. First up, we have Amanda Waller, a high-ranking government official involved in a number of agencies revolving around national security. She is the ruthless director of Task Force X, otherwise known as the Suicide Squad, a team built up of mostly incarcerated inmates from Belle Reve Maximum Security Prison. She has been known to implant microchip detonators in the necks of squad members to force them to cooperate and obey mission orders. In this trailer, however, she seems to be using alternative measures to motivate squad members, such as bargaining inmates for amnesty or reduced sentences, or even threatening their loved ones if they do not commit to the team. Next up, we have Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a former gymnast and psychiatrist working as an intern at Arkham Asylum, where she first meets the Joker. Her interest and infatuation of the Joker forces her to please him, which eventually turns into the erratic and violent Harley Quinn. In this trailer, however, she's seen to be tortured by electric shock by the Joker, which supposedly becomes the basis of her personality transformation. It is also worth noting that in this trailer, she's seen negotiating with Amanda Waller as well as attacking a prison guard. We will most likely see her origin story in this movie. The next inmate shown is Charo Santana, who calls himself El Diablo, which means the devil. His face is covered with the tattoo of a skull, and he possesses the ability to control fire, which he uses here to break out of a tube filled with water. We may see his origin story, and if so, might indicate a light-hearted side to him. Here we see Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot, an expert marksman and notorious assassin. In this trailer, however, he is seen in civilian clothes with his family, indicating his origin story and possibly his motivation to either take up the Deadshot role or join the Suicide Squad. Some might see him as a hero, but his history might indicate a forced conjunction with criminals or with criminal activity, causing him to serve time in jail where he starts contemplating a death wish. This is Waylon Jones, goes by the name Killer Croc due to his reptilian appearance and violent nature, stemming from a rare and extreme birth condition. He also possesses superhuman strength and may serve as the heavy for the team. Whether or not his upbringing is seen as a fault of his crimes is yet to be stated in his origin. We will have to find out. Here we see June Moon exploring a cave, where she will possibly encounter a magical force that will endow her with a variety of magical powers, but at a serious consequence. Her new magical gift comes along with the dark and violent alter ego that calls herself Enchantress, a murderous witch. Much like the Hulk for Bruce Banner or Phoenix for Jean Grey, June struggles to control her Enchantress counterpart and powers, which drives her to join the Suicide Squad in an effort to gain greater control over her magical abilities. Next up is Flagg Jr., an elite soldier and fighter pilot who started working suicide missions after he lost most of his military team in a covert mission. Although not a convict, Amanda Waller has recruited him as a straight arrow to lead and discipline the Suicide Squad. Despite his resentment towards working with criminals, he would do what is required of him in the pursuit of national security. Here we see George Harkness, also known as Captain Boomerang, an Australian criminal with the proficiency of boomerangs and projectile weapons. After his career as a stage performer, he used his boomerang talent to commit crimes with a variety of projectile weapons, such as shock, gas, and explosive boomerangs. Next up is Tatsu Yamashiro, aka Katana, a Japanese martial artist who wields a magical blade called Soul Taker's Sword, which steals the spirit of its victims and encases them inside, including those of her loved ones. Usually seen as a heroine, it is unclear why or how she ended up joining the Suicide Squad. Next up is Christopher Weiss, goes by the name Slipknot. Working as a chemist, he derived an adhesive formula that could make his ropes presumably unbreakable. As a result, he used his ropes and his proficiency with them to commit crimes. Whether or not his origin is indicated in the movie, if it is seen at all, is unclear at present. Next up is the Joker, the sadistic rival of Batman and notorious gang leader of Gotham's underbelly. Despite being an integral part of the movie, the Joker is not a member of the Suicide Squad, but he may be involved with the team's inception or their overall mission. We may or may not see his origin as a Red Hood, but we will see his backstory with Harley Quinn and Batman. We will leave you with who may be General Wade Ealing, a military tactician with an intense dislike for superheroes, involved with numerous projects designed to eradicate the Justice League. If this is true, we may see a lot more of him in upcoming DC movies. With that, we conclude our breakdown of the Suicide Squad trailer. We hope you enjoy the video and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.